Hello and welcome to the Plankton Secret Formula Movement Guide Extravaganza. Today I'm going to be talking about Fech strat, Ledgegrabless. Alright, so let's get started. Okay. So, I'm going to talk about the awning movement real quick. So for the awning movement, you just hover slide over to under the awning, and then I land a bit before like the awning, like a little bit before the wall, and then I push up against the wall. Like I buffer my spin, and then I push up against the wall and spin jump, and then that gives you the bounce on the awning without sliding on the wall. And if you roll out too far and you bonk on the wall, you can hover into the wall, or you can take out your spray nozzle and spray into the wall and then spin jump. Both of those work. All right, so push up against the wall, then spin jump, and then for this first momentum spin, I like to kind of hold. I like to try to jump. I try to get my spin jump like as high up on the roof as I can, because you want to be high up on this green roof. Otherwise your rollout, like, you don't get the quick rollout. You get the slow rollout if you roll out too low on this green roof up here. I guess the roof down here is green too. On top of the jelly skip 2 roof. If you roll out too low on there, you don't get the quick rollout. And honestly, I have a hard time with this momentum spin, the second one on top of here. But I find it helps to try to like dive in on the right side of it, like just try to be a little bit on the right side of it, and then dive and then double tap A. I find it helps me to double tap A faster too. Like I try to like quickly tap it. But yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about this spin jump angle. So I kind of like line myself up with the corner of this roof here, this top corner. I line myself up not perfectly with it. I kind of have it like lined up with like the right side of Mario. But I just use that to help me set up the angle. But then once I do that, I spin jump forward, and then once I'm in the air, I hold upright. And I drift like in towards the wall. So this wall, there's an invisible wall here. For those that don't know, that's where we do the fetch strat. We wall jump on the invisible wall that's over here. So this invisible wall is kind of weird. Once you get past like here, like once you get past this point, like the invisible wall like stops existing. So like I don't know if you can see that, like I'm spraying the invisible wall and then boom, I'm not anymore. So like right around, I just like to say it's like right where this like yellow roof ends, that's like right around where the invisible wall ends too. So I line myself up. Like I said, I use like the corner to help me line up the angle a bit. Like as you can see, it's like lined up with like the right side of Mario, kind of. Not perfectly lined up, but it's like on Mario's right side. So once I'm in the air though, I immediately start drifting in towards the wall to hit the wall sooner. I'm sure most people know this, but you know, if you wall jump straight, like if you have Mario facing straight at a wall and then you wall jump, Mario wall jumps straight back. But if you face the wall at an angle, then Mario does more of an angled wall jump. So we want more of the angled wall jump, and so that Mario takes more of like a straight path to where he has to go. And so that when you Y-turn, you hit the wall really soon after to, like I said, angle yourself a little bit wide on the wall and then drift into it. All right. And then, so if you bonk, if you do this second momentum spin and then you bonk on the wall, then that means that you were angled too much towards the invisible wall, and like you were just going right, like straight towards it. Mario had too much speed and also the wrong angle. And yeah, that doesn't work. So, yeah, if you bonk, you're angled too much towards the wall. And if you don't get a wall slide, that means you're not angled enough towards the wall when you start your spin jump. You need to have Mario facing like a specific angle so that he gets the right angle on his wall kick. But yeah, so no wall slide. You didn't angle enough towards the invisible wall, and if you get a bonk, you angle too much towards the invisible wall. So, the next thing I'm going to talk about is this getting ledge grab skip. So to get ledge grab skip, I often see a lot of players when they do this strat, they press Y and A at the same time, and that loses you some height on your wall kick. Your wall kick doesn't go as high when you do that. SB Electric pointed that out to me actually, which helped me get ledge grab skip way more consistently. So I delayed my Y press quite a bit here so that I could show that you want to delay the Y press after you wall kick. So delay the Y press and then go in towards the wall so that Mario wall kicks higher. You don't have to delay it this much. I delayed it quite a bit here just because I really wanted to show that like you want to delay that Y press. And honestly, for me, I think it makes it a bit more consistent. I think the more you delay it, the more consistent it is, but the less you delay it, the faster it is. I could be wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure, but take a look at an example here with input display. So he wall kicks, there's the wall kick, and then he delays his Y press a bit. So there's that. One more time. So yeah, he wall kicks and then delays his Y press a bit. Once I press Y, I immediately start mashing A. You might not want to do that. You might want to time your A presses because once you hit the wall, you want to hold A so that Mario does a high wall kick again. You just hold A on the second wall kick and then hover at the peak. And then that should be enough to get you. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to talk about. So if you're in Y camera when you hit the wall, Mario like reverses his trajectory. So like normally Mario wall jumps like that, right? But if you are in Y camera when you hit the wall, he switches his trajectory. So he goes back towards. So you want to make sure you cancel your Y camera before you hit the wall. So like I said, once I do the Y turn, I immediately start mashing A, but you might want to time your A presses because once you hit the wall again, you have to hold A for the wall kick. You can't tap it. And it's real, and for some people they might find that if they mash A during the Y camera to try to cancel it, most people will accidentally tap A on the wall kick and then just get a small wall kick. So whatever you want to do, I have a fine time just tapping or just mashing A and then holding it when I wall kick. But yeah, that's ledge grabless fetch entry. If you want, you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Plankton Secret Formula. I might do more of these. Let me know what you think in the comments. It really helped me out. I am thinking about doing more of these. I'm not sure what else I would do, but this is fetch entry. All right. Have a good one. Peace.